I'm not sure if the heat makes us thirstier or anything. It seems to be kind of fine. I had a bit of sugary slop. I still got a little soup bowl of it. I could top it off a bit more. Sort of see what happens, though. Our toilet urgency is going down quite fast because of it, so I'd like to kind of avoid doing that until we find a toilet. Found some water? Yeah, hey, look at that. Water there. Good work, Krug. Well done. And that was back down. The supply room. A million things. Got it. Die, please. Blocked. Somehow. Thankfully, blocking is like an instantaneous thing. Even though the shield's not quite up yet. Was that it? Just the two that I killed? Third blew up? Seems to be. And yeah, that is certainly a supply room. A bunch of kind of old stuff, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. It's always good to have more ways of getting that. Right, and then up there. Level 1. Whee! That's not the graph cube. Don't be like that. Oh my god, usually it's 4. Ugh. How did I get you with that last one? You didn't even drop anything. Transuranic super alloy. Yeah, right. That's fair enough. I guess they're all going to be that, huh? Dies. I think I hear lag again.
I hear something.
Yeah, me too. Ah, there it is. His leg bounces off these weird springboard things everywhere. This is... What is this? Do we know what this is? We were heading toward a... Yeah, control room. Oh, up there. So what are you then? Wow, amazing. 2 whole boxes. Okay. Ah, I see. There's a hole I can jump through. That explains that. Ah, I wanted to get risky with a third. Getting decent at fighting them nowadays, though. I'm a little surprised blowing... Yep, I thought as much. I'm a little surprised blowing up ones didn't happen earlier, to be honest. It kind of gives you a good feel of, like, how to actually properly fight a pest. Although, I guess to some extent... Well, no, I think the capacitor ones are even harder, to be honest, because you never really quite know when they charge up. Yeah, I would prefer fighting these guys earlier and the capacitor ones a bit later. Because the capacitor ones kind of charge you for being too close all the time. And these ones punish you for just not sidestepping, I guess. Have fun with that. I don't want to deal with you anymore. Spores weather event. Okay. I guess... Ooh, another dog. A cowboy hat. Oh, that's adorable. I'll take it. I guess if you got a base way out here, that's kind of nice, because otherwise you'd have to go like all the way over to machinery, I think, for the radiation. Spores, it'd be... Where was spores, actually? I'm not sure if I ever remember where the disable was for the... Yeah, it doesn't work right now, because we gotta do, apparently, 2 of them. I don't know where 2 was. This looks like the hole I jumped through. What do I have that's so radiated? Is it just the environment? Guess so.
Dr. Mance reporting. Confirming my theory, we exposed a carbuncle to fissile material regularly for 6 weeks. As a result, the next stage of its life cycle produced an entirely new variant of the peccary, with astonishing new behaviors. The speed these creatures absorb ambient conditions and adapt is extraordinary. Almost as though they were designed for it. Mimeticism is a strange business, and many times creation has settled on the same solutions. But the more parallels I find, and the more I understand its life cycle, the more uneasy I become speaking of evolution. In short, I hope I am wrong. Target confirmed.
Hi. Right, so some of these are, the facility's fault / creation. Oh, there it is. I'll do it. I'll push the button. Oh my god, it almost came out. That would have been awful. I think it died? I don't know what its weapon is. It looks like it was shooting something out at me, but I can't be sure. Got it, though. The laser seems pretty okay. It's not awful. It's the heart of corruption. Drop a little bit here. Yeah, I think it's time for the void pack. Mercweed, tech scrap, arcane scrap, robot oil, just basic oil, basic mercweed. Ugh. Alright. So you're regarding... Oh, reception. Magnet. Yeah, okay, cool. So that's there. It's a nice way back, because this is pretty much... Yeah, it's basically the beginning. That's a really nice backtrack. And then this is just a loop around. I see you there. Plenty left, man. If I make like a second one of these or something, man, we'll be set. Forklift as well. Oh. It could also get like a third or something, and like industrial batteries or something. Just load up a forklift or dust off that push cart and just utilize it as like a resupply type thing. That was kind of the original idea. Well, not original idea, the second idea, I guess. Its evolution, if you will, was converted into just a pit stop thing. Ta-da! Also, I think a pest got jibbed during that? Yeah. Haha. What if I just... Oh, okay. You're just mine forever. Huh, that's fun. I wonder if it'll ever escape. I kind of thought it would automatically deploy as soon as I switch weapon out. It's kind of fun. Oh boy. Okay, we got well, we got bathrooms. That's good. Take advantage. Although I think we're kind of sort of ready to head back home soon. Okay. Nice, cleaning, clear bathroom. Well, mostly. There's a tree growing next door, but I'm sure it's fine. That's why you gotta drink water, man, after fiber. So much fiber without water? That's bad news. Don't do it. Wait, that one's locked. Okay, is that what this is? Then why is the women's room locked? Is there actually goodies in the bathroom? It's an old trope. It'd be kind of refreshing to see. I mean, that doesn't count. Pipe wrench? Come on. Not even a uniform. I'm not sure why we bothered locking the women's room. Okay. Therapists have a little wash again. You've got... Oh, okay, turbine 2's that away. I hear another big guy somewhere. Then I gotta see about also the reactor being jammed is also a little bit like, oh. Hopefully I don't need any of the goop to, like, melt some growth. I probably need a thing to melt the growth. Got to go back to the village at some point and get more stuff anyway. Though I think I still have a little bit of the... whatever it was called. Look at that. I'm not even blocking anymore. That's how confident I am. As long as they don't do that, like, instant 180 re-attack thing. But they sometimes do. Sometimes it feels like they have 0 cooldown on their leap. Makes me sad. How many of these do I have? 18 carapaces. Carapaci. Not bad. Oh, bees. Thought it was a little loud in here. So this is just a lab area for basic lab supplies, it seems, which is fine and cool. Possibly also a little sort of mini base location if you can find power. Turbine 2, though. I'm assuming also transuranic alloy, but let's double check. And 1 million hatches that just don't open. Seems fun over here. No thanks, says I. Whoa. Can't just jump through that. It's gotta be cheating, right? Come on. You just go for a big leap, but just get instantly blocked in midair. And lasers to stagger. Stun lock them inside of the field. That'd be kind of cheap. So there must be somewhere a big vent set up that I've missed. Because we keep finding these hatches that are closed from this side. What does this taste like? Kind of crap, but I'll eat it anyway. Looks like I'm eating a big book. Drop the robot oil in the scrap later on, I think. The quills I want to hang on to, because those are just a nice thing generally to collect. Get like the quill shooter loaded up or something. Yeah, it's also locked from this side. Very big vent system. I guess if you wanted to avoid fighting all the crud that's around here, just go through the vents. That's me. I'm too slow. Can you get me though? Kind of. Sort of. A bit awkward. I think I probably just, could try the laser katana. I don't use this thing very often. You think a lot of the stuff that we're fighting is a little bit resistant to laser? What I would really need is a way to break down shields quicker would be good. Those energy shields that everything's got. Okay, well here's... That works great against those. Here's one way. I would imagine, like, electricity damage would be good for the shields, but that's just kind of a guess because that's usually how it is in games. So, like, blast down the shield and then switch to acid, I think? Well, I was hoping it would kill him. I think a lot of the gatekeeper dudes are weak to acid. Maybe fire. I don't think I have a great fire weapon though, so I don't really have a great acid weapon either. Like, I got the crossbow, and the crossbow bolts I could make. Go back to that ancient thing. I think I got a decent crossbow from Canaan. Not sure. We'll have to look and see what the options are for loot. I think there was also, like, throwing darts I could use, too. Actually, throwing darts I might even be able to make out on the field. Bolts I can. So yeah, acid burn. Is there also electric darts? Shock bolts, yeah. With the electrical organs, though. Eerie waters of a distant village. I assume fishing. There is also lodestone, igniting targets even through armor. That's also something. I think I'd still have to get the energy shield down, but lodestone bolt could work then. An acid bolt to just throw a quill up on there. It's not that problem. There's also, I think, throwing darts too, but I don't know if we have elemental darts. I don't remember if I've ever made one of these, so it could be that. It could be that there's other types that we just have to unlock. Having a filter thing for uncrafted would be kind of cool, because some of the stuff I'm sure leads to really neat things, and I just haven't made them yet. But I wouldn't know that I need to make it because I may not have remembered, like a cauldron. Probably didn't make that, but it might turn into something. It might also not. Ugh. Some of the stuff is just like a little bit too expensive to experiment or play around with it. I think you'd mostly be investigating in multiplayer. / Ew. Gross. These things are raining from the sky. Here, have a laser. Do you like that? It does the job somewhat. So many of them. And it's mostly like a proximity thing. Like, the lasers go in random directions, but I think when they're close enough, they have a really good chance of hitting them. So if we ever need food... Goodness gracious, do I know just the place? There's more up there, even. We can't make it that high. Oh, hey.
Janet, do you think this
Look
was
out.
wise?
I'm trying not to think too much right now, Abe.
Hi.
Oh, you made it. Excellent. I'm glad you're all right. So to speak, this place does seem to have rather gone to the dogs.
Well, you always were a cat person, Abe. But it's got certain appeal. If you can see past the toxic aliens, the power cuts, the military invasion, and the occult sociopaths who seem to think anything that breathes or blinks is fair game. Other than that, it's lovely.
I'll write that down. What did I write down? Seem to have made it through relatively unscathed somehow, but they're not particularly impressed with the state of things in reactors. Why did we write that down?
I'd almost forgotten this place was down here, Janet. You remember when they did the first perforation test in power services after Flathill? It took so much power they made us turn off every light and half the equipment in the facility. And they still almost didn't have enough. Now it's all fuel cells and dark lenses.
Well, the first time is the most exciting. Right, Abe?
Do you think we'll ever get out of this, Janet?
Sorry, Abe. My magic 8-ball's in my other lab coat. Ah, crap. I left my office keys in the sub. Oh, whatever. I doubt we're going back to our offices anytime soon.
Janet, we've been through quite a few portals now. And I was thinking, how do we know, like really know, with absolute certainty that this is the same world we left from?
If you're not sure, Abe, then it probably doesn't matter that much.
Both fine points. That would have been a fun thing. You go back and you think it's the world that you came from, but...
I wonder if we should try and reach Residence Sector. I mean, surely Mance and his lot had a way out of here. Somewhere in the executive wing, maybe.
Unless scented soap is critical to your escape plans, Abe. I think we should focus on the here and now.
Could probably craft something out of scented soap.
You know, I ran a simulation of this entire facility over 40,000 times, and never once did it generate anything like this.
Abe, I helped debug that spaghetti code. I promise you, reality is not the problem here.
We good?
I've never understood, Janet.
Yeah, a lot of talking.
What do the gatekeepers actually believe?
Leave belief to the order, Abe. Gatekeepers use whatever works. You remember that silver stake alloy incident? Or when Dot came to us to get his Wolfsbane fractionated? That's just how they do things.
I saw Thule before, coffee cup in hand. He said something about going to Residence Sector and giving Mance a piece of his mind. Whatever that means.
That sounds like Thule, all right. But that's ridiculous. Mance is long gone by now. He evacuated on some executive helicopter the moment a stapler was reported missing, along with the rest of them.
Janet, about my facility simulation. I think I forgot to shut it down. It might still be running up there.
I'm not ready to think about the implications of that, Abe. I'm still wondering why you make them play lethal games of Capture the Abe every Friday night.
Janet, do you smell something?
I can smell so many things, Abe. It's like someone had a 3-day party in my sinuses, and the maid was locked out, and now it's a week later, and there's broken glass and vomit everywhere, and the carpet's rotting, and, well, you get the idea. Yeah, it stinks here.
I'm gonna have to poop soon. Are you almost done?
I'd almost forgotten.
Ah, there we
this
go. We
place
did
was
it. Oh my
down
god.
Here, Janet.
So much conversation.
Did the first perforation test and power services after Flat Hill? It took so much power they made us turn off every light and half the equipment in the facility. And they still almost didn't have enough.
Almost.
Fuel cells and dark lenses.
Well, the first time is the
excuse
most
me?
exciting.
What
Right, Abe?
Hello? What? Ah! The heck, man? What's this dude doing? Eh? I think he's dead. He lays at Rick's wall on these dudes because they're so fleshy. It's good. Just camping in midair. The heck? Sure. Laser, 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 laser. Yeah, there we go. Also a transuranic super alloy here. Okay. Cool. Fine. Makes sense. Pretty much expected that. And I'm assuming the other reactors will also need more. So we'll see about making a good lot of them and bringing them down then, I guess. And then we have to investigate still the reactor blockage and whatever this robot is looking at. It's strange that they're like... They're still powered down, even though it's not... Like, they're not at their station. It's weird. Door, save me! Okay, they spray stuff at ya. Understood. If that's all they do, that's not that bad. I can just, like, kind of get behind them. It's a bit scary, but I think I can do it. It's mostly just a matter of how much damage did they do, and, well, I guess his pod has grown over, huh? That makes a bit of sense. How much damage they do and all that.
What was that noise?
Ah. That's our blockage. Yeah, that works. Oh, where will you lead? You're a strange color. Green? We'll possibly investigate. Is the water safe? Delicious reactor water. Mmm. There. I think that's it. Well, that looks fun. Yeah, this is working out great, this thing. I had a lot of recharges I get for it. These are only 30 laser. We're still good for a bit. We got like 3 pairs of recharge still. Oh my god, there's 3 of them. Does this work underwater? Because I think I'm safe underwater. Okay, I'm not safe underwater. Yeah, it doesn't work underwater either. I need laser sword. Leave me alone, man. Did you see the attack speed boost we got for bleeding near an enemy? Man. God, there's another one. What the? Is that bad RNG or what? Dude, this spot might be worth putting a crafting table in. Though I don't know if we ever really need to come back here ever. Also, screaming and running is a bit of a possibility. That vent, run onto that turbine or whatever, and just like, These guys, crazy Half-Life super zombie jump, though. Don't know if I can actually get away from them.